Hey you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Happy first day of summer. Today is June 20th, which marks my favorite season. And I just wanted to jump on here to make a makeup video. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks, but there's just been a lot going on in our world, in our society. So just wanted to take some time off to kind of educate myself and learn more about what's going on regarding the Black Lives Matter movement and all the social injustice. And I just wanted to come on here to kind of show you guys, to show you guys what I purchased for the Sephora spring haul. I know we're in summer, but I just wanted to still show you guys because I do want to make a video checking in and testing out the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I've tried it 2-3 times and so far I really like it, but I wanted to make a video solely on that specific foundation since I do have dry skin. I know it's a medium to full coverage and it's more on the matter side. So today I am just gonna get ready, catch up a little bit with you guys, and then I'll be checking in throughout the day. Let's jump right into it. So I'm first gonna go in with my CeraVe facial moisturizer. I always use this every morning. So yeah, where to start, man? I mean, there's been so much going on in the past month alone. Actually, since this year began, it's just been one of those years where everyone's on the same depressed, well, not depressed, but on the same boat. It's just been a rough year so far. I mean, knowing everything going on, it's kind of hard to just brush it off. It's hard for me to feel happy and motivated to come on here and make makeup videos. So I'm glad to be back. Today I woke up. I've been wanting to make videos for the past 2 weeks, but every time I try to set up and like record, it's just, I'm not feeling it. So I'm not gonna jump on here and make a half-ass video, you know. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna apply this mostly in my areas where I have a lot of larger pores and a little bit on my forehead, because my forehead tends to crease. I feel like getting Botox just on my forehead so the lines could disappear for a little while. Feels like I haven't sat down and done a makeup video in years, but it's actually only been 2 months, I think, since I did my last e.l.f. only product video. And to be honest, I missed it. So here we are with a brand new video. I hope everyone's finding themselves well. And before I go in with my foundation, I apply a little bit of my concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Natural Beige concealer. And I'm just gonna apply this over my little blemishes or dark spots, and then also on my under eye area, because this does conceal very well. So just a little recap of the month of May. We celebrated 2 graduations that were held virtually online. Of course, nobody could gather, so we couldn't really attend their ceremonies, but we did have, you know, just a little get together, which was a little weird because everyone was still, or everyone is actually still concerned about the coronavirus, and the mood has just been off. Even though I've been able to see my family, I think only the first time we got together it was just very exciting and energetic, and then the past 2 times it's just kind of been like and yesterday was Juneteenth. I'm 28 years old and I've heard the term, but I just didn't really pay attention to it. I wasn't educated on it. And yesterday for this year, for the first time, I actually know what it means. So go figure. Like, that just shows you the lack of education in our system regarding Black lives and the history of racism and slavery. It's just, I feel like this year has sparked a lot of people, and because of course a lot of people are home out of work due to the virus, it's hard not to pay attention to these things. I mean, what else are you gonna do? All the concerts, all sports activities have been canceled. It's so sad that this Black Lives Matter movement is sparking up other races or other people of color to say all lives matter or brown lives matter, or it's not about them right now. It's not about us Mexicans or us, you know, us Latino people trying to divide each other. And I think we're stronger together. I think people should have an open mind regarding these issues instead of just letting their ego get the best of them, if that makes any sense. I've unfollowed a few people on Instagram because they were mocking the hashtag, putting other stupid stuff on there. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't need to be seeing that. And it's fine, everyone can have their own opinion, but it's one thing to disagree with it, and then it's another thing to go out of your way to make fun of it or to post against it, going against the grain. Just my thought on that. Back to makeup. I am gonna apply now my dun 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 dun, this Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. This says that it's a proven 24-hour staying power, stays color true, feels lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. Transfer resistant, lasts throughout heat and humidity, medium to full coverage, matte finish, won't clog pores, oil controlling, oil free, fragrance free, dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. So we're going to be testing this out today. It's now 2:01. I'm going to be going out to the high desert. It's pretty hot out there, so we'll see if it's true. So I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. And this is one of the products that I got from the Sephora spring sale that they had back in, I think it was April. So I'm going to be using all the products that I got from that sale. I only got 4 things, but pricey. And then taking my foundation brush from e.l.f. I am just going to buff this in. Alright, this is with 2 coats of foundation. I let the first coat dry and then I went in a little bit more on my cheek so I can cover up some of the redness that I had. You can kind of still see it peeking through. This is how it looks so far. It's just the base. The color that I got, I didn't even tell you guys. 3W 1.5 Fawn. Next, I'm just gonna go in with some concealer. Concealer that I've been wanting to try. It's a Fenty Beauty and I got the color 185. It's so pretty. And you know what? It kind of looks similar in the packaging to the one that I use now from e.l.f. See, this is e.l.f.'s packaging. It's all white, sleek. They look very similar. So I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty concealer. And I'm just going to put this right here. And then I saw this new technique on TikTok I've been trying out, where you put it over here to kind of give your eye an eye lift. I had a really tough night last night. I couldn't really sleep well. It was 4 in the morning and I was tossing and turning. Probably went to bed around 5. It was one of those nights. So that's why my bags are like super dark right now. I mean, they always are, but. And I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit before I go in there and blend it. And then I'm also gonna take my e.l.f. Dewey setting mist. So last month I ordered a few things on IKEA online because the stores were still closed. And one of the nightstands that I ordered, it was broken. It had a damaged piece, so I've been trying to get in contact with IKEA and their customer service is not available right now, so I need to drive out there and get the damaged piece replaced. Which is kind of frustrating because they charged me for shipping, and now I have to go out there and get it myself. So I've been remodeling my room, just doing a bunch of house things. I started taking care of plants, which is actually like a really good hobby. I started with a few succulents a few months ago, and then I started taking, as soon as I saw that I was able to take care of succulents, because I've had them before, I just overwatered them I moved up to this nice little palm that I have here in the back, and then just other plants that I have out there. I have a lemon tree, actually a lime tree. I have un rosal for like roses. They've been blooming like crazy, which I'm so happy. And then we got another jasmine plant. So I've been taking care of plants and I love it. I mean, my mom was always into plants, as I was, you know, she still is now, but when I was growing up, I'd always see her take care of her plants. She'd be out there for hours gardening, and I'd always be like, I don't get it, how does she like that? But I'm at that age now where I totally understand. I'm just gonna take my Huda Beauty. This is another product that I bought in the Sephora spring sale. This is the Easy Bake Loose Powder in the color Poundcake. It's like this, so pretty. And honestly, it has this like this really nice subtle scent, kind of like a perfumey, but it's not too heavy where it's annoying. It's just like a little light whiff. It smells so good. I look so pale, oh my gosh. I need to go to the beach and get a tan ASAP. I'm just gonna go in and bronze up my face a little bit. I'm gonna be taking a mix of my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and this Milani bronzer. This is more on the cooler side, and this is has a little bit more red undertones. So I'm gonna mix both of these to get a nice bronzy look for the first day of summer. So many pregnancy announcements within the last few weeks and months. Like one that obviously that stuck out, Desi Perkins' announcement on Mother's Day. Her fertility journey is one of those series that you must watch, and obviously her announcing that she was able to conceive with her husband is just amazing, and so happy for them. I ran into Desi last year at a flower shop in Los Angeles for my sister's. When I was planning her surprise party, I went out there to get her some orchids, and she was at the same store. So it's funny because I was looking around, I first saw her mom, and I saw her mom and I recognized her face. I just didn't know from where. And then I heard Desi talking, but she was giving me her back until she turned. I was like, oh my gosh, that's her. So I texted my friend. I'm like, oh my gosh, Desi is in the same store as I am. And she was like, go up to her. I just froze. I couldn't. Like, I felt embarrassed and I just didn't want to bother them. So happy that they're going to become parents. I know she's been wanting that for a long time. So many babies going to be born in the following year and the end of this year. Just got some good news yesterday also from a good friend of mine. So I'm excited for them too. And it's just so many babies, so cute. And I'm just gonna clean up a little bit underneath. So the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is the brow kit that I bought from Sephora's sale. This is it comes with a brow wiz and the clear brow gel, which I've been loving because I have really thick, curly, coarse eyebrow hair, and it actually puts it in place throughout the majority of the day. So I'm going to be testing that out also in today's video so you guys can see. And the color that I got is dark brown. So let's just go in and shape these brows. And I'm gonna lift a little bit up here since my eyebrow does tend to drop a little bit. So I'm just gonna make a little arch up here. You know, sometimes I forget that I have brow product, and throughout the day I'll be scratching my eyebrows. By the end of the day, my eyebrow, like my little arch, is gone. And I also really like how thin the little pencil is. So you could really get in there and make some defined strokes. So yeah, look at the difference between just a little bit of product and my regular brow. Okay, so I just cleaned a little bit underneath my eyebrows to sharpen them a little bit more and define them. Now I'm just gonna take my brow gel across my brows. I just took a little bit of bronzer also and kind of used that as my eyeshadow to define my crease here. I'm not trying to go too heavy today with the eyes. I just want something light and airy. Oh yeah, so I finally finished The Office about a month ago, I want to say, and I was so sad. It was kind of hard not to cry, especially in the wedding season when Michael comes back. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it. For me personally, it was one of those shows also that was the only thing that kept me sane throughout this quarantine. You know, it had me cracking up even when the world was like going to shit. I'll still put it on here and there. You know, now that I know how it ends, I like to go back and rewatch something in case I missed something. I also watched Dead to Me with Christina Applegate on Netflix. I finished both seasons in like a week. Really good show, funny, and it takes place in OC. Last night I actually watched Mudbound, which is a movie on Netflix. Really good movie. I rewatched The Help. I had seen it when it first came out, but I rewatched it. Super sad. And oh, on Prime I actually watched a futuristic kind of sci-fi series called Unplugged. Oh, it's actually called Upload. It's on Amazon Prime. It's really good, futuristic sci-fi type of series, but I mean, where we're at now, it doesn't seem too far-fetched, so I highly suggest that show. Now, let me finish my eyes and I'll be right back. Alright, I am almost done. I'm just gonna line my lips now with my MAC Oak lip liner. And I've been really digging the lip gloss look lately. So I'm just gonna fill some of it in and then just top it off with my lip gloss. I'm gonna take my I Love Sada E with ColourPop lip gloss. Alright, so this concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little summer glam slash chit chat get ready with me video. Hope you guys are all finding yourselves well. Don't forget to check in with yourself and take some time off. Go on a hike, read a book, do some yoga, some mindfulness activities that's going to de-stress you, or go on a run, anything like that. Honestly, it really does help. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, because the majority of you guys watching are new to my channel, so don't be shy. Click that little subscribe button and be part of my little growing channel here. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in my next one. Oh yeah, I forgot, I'm gonna be checking in, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. It's 3:08 right now, so I'm gonna check in about 2 to 3 hours to see how this makeup is holding up. All right. I'm just doing a check-in.
Checking on what?
Foundation check-in. This is very sunny. My concealer seems to be cracking. Just a little dry. Alright, so it is now 12 o'clock. It's been about 10 hours since I've had my makeup on. Ooh, that looks really dry. I am done for the day. I'm so tired. I'm ready to go to sleep, take off all this makeup, and it's been about 10 hours-ish since I first applied my foundation. It looks pretty well. I mean, I do have dry skin, so it didn't really oil up on me. It is a matte foundation. My concealer kind of cracked and it seeped in through my fine lines, but I didn't apply any under eye cream, so that could be the issue. I have just really dark and dry under eyes, but besides all that, I really like how this foundation works. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend this. If you have drier skin like I do, I would just consider moisturizing, applying some really good primer, and you're good to go. I was outside for about 2 hours earlier and it was pretty hot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little vlog style check-in foundation review. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Alright, time to take these off. Oh yeah, it's the best feeling. Alright, good night you guys.